Hi, welcome back to the flip side. It's Mason, and I know in like prior videos I was talking about how I would go deep into some hot topic stories of my days working there. But I'm still writing out all the different stories that I could think of because it's a lot. So it's gonna have to be another video for another time. Probably gonna end up being a two-parter. However, I also worked at a 4-star luxury hotel. At least I think it was a luxury hotel. It was in San Francisco and I worked there from March of 2019 till June of 2019. And oh my God, let me tell you, going from a hot topic to a 4-star hotel, the differences were huge, but the similarities, shocking. Of course, you're always gonna work with people that you just can't stand. The guests, customers, clients, whatever you wanna call them, were sometimes just as bad as the customers that came into Hot Topic. And of course, the hours, they kind of sucked, but just for completely different reasons. Also, I only mentioned Hot Topic. Please don't come at me, Hot Topic. I only mentioned the name just because that's just where I worked, and like some of the stories, like, it's important that to note that that's where I worked. It was a fine place to work. I won't talk about the company, it's just my experience, okay? It could happen at any retail company. Real quick though, at this 4-star, maybe luxury hotel, my job there was I was an in-room dining order taker, which means I took phone calls for room service, and I was also in charge of putting down and writing down in the computer system and whatnot, all the different amenities for the people that were checking in and checking out. And I also had some managerial duties, specifically between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the main manager had left already. So let's talk about the guest first. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I mean ugly as in personality, not looks, okay? Don't come at me. Mainly because I only talk to guests over the phone. But let's just jump right into it. The first guest that comes to mind was this guy who wanted to order a chicken sandwich and fries at like 4:30 in the morning. Typically, that would be okay between the hours of like midnight and 3 a.m. But the late night menu only goes to 3 a.m. because we need from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. to like clean and get everything set up for breakfast time. But this guy, I set something off in him apparently when I told him that we couldn't serve him French fries at 4:30 in the morning. However, we were able to accommodate him and get him a sandwich though. Wanted nothing to do with it. He insisted that having a sandwich without French fries is like having rum without Coke, and I don't know what type of Coke he's talking about. And he's going off on me about how I'm incompetent and stupid and like, do you even know what it's like to have a sandwich without French fries? Which, yes, I do. And I keep telling him, sir, I'm sorry, our fryers are down between 3 and 4 a.m. because our chefs are trying to prepare for breakfast. But I can offer you any other side you want, maybe a salad, maybe some fruit. And this dude proceeds to ask for sweet potato fries and wings and everything else that's deep fried, even though I'd already expressed umpteenth times that our fryers are down, and I need to tell him that sweet potato fries are baked the same way or fried the same way, and that our chicken wings are fried the same way. And again, he goes off on me, I'm so stupid, this and that, how the hell could I possibly work here? And of course, have to keep this 4-star. I was about to be the reason this hotel went to a 3-star. I had to be professional and try to empathize with him, even though I couldn't for the life of me, and just be like, sir, I understand your frustrations entirely, but I really just want to be all like, there's a 24-hour McDonald's across the street, and I guarantee you they're gonna sell fries for $10 cheaper, at least, than what we're selling them. And they probably even would have been ready by now if you hadn't wasted so much time arguing with me about a battle that you're gonna lose because I literally don't have any control over the situation. I was about to say I didn't get paid enough, but no, I still didn't get paid enough. They paid really well, but I still didn't get paid enough for the bullshit I dealt with on a daily basis. Next situation was about another guy arguing about fries, but for a different reason. Let's call him Fred. He orders his main meal, I don't know what it is, and his side dish is the sweet potato fries. He calls me again 20 minutes after the food arrives. And you know, when you pick up the phone, you have to address him like, oh, good afternoon, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. How are you enjoying your meal? And I so badly just wanted to be like, good afternoon, mister. I'm gonna spend $10,000 a night at a 4-star luxury hotel just to bitch and moan and complain about every single little thing that I don't like to to the overly nice and underly paid staff. And when they offer me a solution, I'm just gonna deny it because I like to complain a lot. How are you enjoying your meal tonight? And it was all like,
oh, yeah, like the meal was all right or whatever, but the sweet potato fries were completely inedible.
oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Would you like me to comp that for you and I can send you up something else? Because that's usually what they want a majority of the time, is they want you to comp it, give it to them for free, and send up more free. And like a literal child, he goes,
no, my night is already ruined because these fries were completely inedible.
again, I'm so very sorry about that, sir. We'd love to make this right for you. Allow me to comp that for you and send him a free order.
No, you ruined my night.
And then there's silence for a while because you got me f***ed up if you think I'm gonna apologize for a third time. And so I get fed up, and after like a minute of complete silence, I just go, sir, what do you want me to do? And I think that caught him off guard because he was like too stunned to speak for like 10 seconds and then just goes,
I just need to let somebody know how inedible the fries were and that this is just like unacceptable.
I'll speak to the chef personally on your behalf, sir.
Oh, well, can you at least set up a couple drinks?
Certainly. Of course, there are millions of customers and guests, whatever you want to call them, that threw fits on a daily basis. But those two just stood out the most as like, just what the hell? Over fries. I also forgot that there is a guest who would call in every single night. He was like a long stay guest, and he would call every single night and order the absolute maximum amount of alcohol that we could legally sell him. Every night, it was just him too. Literally only just him. I would ask the servers and they came back down like, oh, is he having a party tonight or whatever? Nope, not once. But my all-time favorite guest was another long stay guest actually. And when we first talked, he must have misheard me and thought my name was Nathan and called me Nathan. And of course, I was too anxious, too awkward to correct him. So guess who was Nathan for 3 months? Me. And he was so nice and so cool, and damn it, I wish I would have corrected him because I guarantee he was like that really, really nice guest who like, I just know he would have been so extra polite to me if like I ever did see him in person. Like, I feel like he would have like wrote a note or whatever, you know, like in like write notes like, oh, this like employee was really great to me. This employee did an overly amazing job or whatever. But instead, some random dude, there must have been another Nathan in that hotel who was like getting all of my great like word of reference or whatever, I don't know. But I made it so much worse because about a month into it, he calls me again, orders his usual, and goes, yo, you know, you're pretty cool. I think we're pretty close. Is it cool if I call you Nate? And I had an opportunity right then and there. I had an opportunity to correct him. And I said, of course you can. I also forgot that there was this one girl, she was so sweet, only ever talked to her once, and she just gave off vibes of like that one girl who like really worked hard to like stay here, save up, whatever it might have been, because she was so sweet and did not have this pompous vibe like everybody else that came in. And as I was taking her order, she was just so nice, telling me, oh my god, your voice is so comforting, it's so soothing, which just like, it really meant a lot to me because I've never been like a huge fan of my voice, and I can already feel this is gonna be a really long video. I don't want to exaggerate details too much, so we're just gonna jump right into employees. It's on my neck. Oh my god. Don't bleed, don't bleed, don't bleed, don't bleed. Wait. Okay, we're good. But there is this one bartender or waitress, I don't know what she did, but she was 15 years older than me. She was constantly drunk on the job, and not a week would go by that she didn't shove her tits in my face trying to reach for a box above me, even though she didn't walk into my little office for like the first 3 weeks of me working there. She definitely had a crush on me. Very weird, but she was low-key cool as hell. And then there are 2 other waiters there who constantly just always needed to start beef with me over nothing. I'm not even gonna get into it because I'm gonna be so mad, and this video is gonna be like an hour and a half long. But they're always trying to like scam guests out of money. They're always trying to like f me over, trying to make me mess up to write me up, all this other crazy shit. But my favorite employee that I ever worked with, I'm debating whether or not I should say his name, but he was really cool. I'm just gonna say it. His name was, and he was so funny. He told the best stories. He was so interactive. He was so nice. He was just the chillest, coolest, funniest man you could have ever asked to work with. And he did not put up with anybody's shit. He also had an amazing laugh. Oh, and then one of like the two older guys, again, kind of backtracking, who like always started beef with me. He always walked in 2 hours late, pretended like he was doing work when the managers would walk by, maybe twice throughout an 8-hour shift. And then, I swear to God, every night he would go down into the locker room and take a 3-hour nap down there, only until it was time for his break. And he tried to get me in trouble. But it was cool because a lot of the managers honestly really loved me. I think we had like 3 managers. Despite the fact that it was a 4-star hotel, they did not give a single that I had piercings. At the time my hair was dyed, my tattoos were showing. One of them would actually just chill in the back with me and watch Ghost Adventures on the company computer during my graveyard shifts. And then the other one was like this pompous white guy with like this really crazy accent bragging about how he would constantly cheat on his wife. I don't know, I never paid attention to him. It was an interesting few months there, I can tell you that. Those are really just like the main stories, main characters, main people that kind of popped out to me. And I had to share them. Anyways, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. And go ahead, make yourself at home here and click that subscribe button. It's totally free, and so is clicking that bell icon so you can stay notified every single time something wild's about to go down here. And if you want to keep in touch with me, you can follow me at masonscythe. That is going to be my handle for all the different platforms. Or you can just click that link tree down in the description if you want to quick click there. Also, don't forget to check out my secret vlog / behind the scenes TikTok account. It's going to be at official scythe. That one is actually not going to be in my link tree. You can only really find it on videos like these, just to make it a little bit more personal. And if you've already done all of that, thank you very much. Feel free to click on some other videos around, click some buttons, see what else I have going on. Hopefully they keep you up to date and entertained. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned, stay spooked, and I'll see you on the flip side.